Y'all, we need to start calling Nicki Minaj the Teflon Don, because don't nothing stick to her, right? And she's running stuff like it's an organization. Y'all, what am I talking about? If you haven't heard, right, there were 2 cases for sexual harassment filed against Nicki Minaj. One was against her husband, right? And one was against Nicki. They were both filed by the victim. You get me? Okay, we're on the same page? Now here's the thing. The victim was alleging that Nicki Minaj was harassing her. But it's more than that. Let's be specific. They accused Nicki Minaj of harassment, right? Witness intimidation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. She claims that the pop star looked out for an arrangement, tried to work an arrangement out that would make her recant her past allegations. I think she offered her like $50,000 and an Instagram post for her little nephew or godson's birthday. It was some crazy mess like that. Of course, the girl said no. And when I read the evidence, I was like, yo, this looks like a really, really strong case. But here's the thing. That case was dropped against Nicki Minaj. Now, when I first heard that it was dropped against Nicki Minaj, I seriously thought it's because they settle quietly out of court, right? That's usually what they do when they settle, right? However, Nicki Minaj's lawyer entered the scene and has been spouting all this mess that really had me wondering, what is going on? Did they settle out of court or not? Get this, the lawyer, Judd Bernstein, like the Bearstein Bears. Did y'all ever hear the Mandela effect? I swear the Bearstein Bears phenomena is part of the Mandela effect. But whatever, let's get back to business, right? Told TMZ, right, that Nicki's alleged victim, right, Jennifer, and the confirmed victim of Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, right? Nicki's lawyer is now saying that Jennifer's legal team, right, sought to obtain money from the wealthy singer throughout the case, which is filed last August, and had strived to reach a settlement the entire time. Now, get this. TMZ then said that it reviewed an email, right, sent from Howe's lawyer, in which Nicki's lawyer ripped apart his legal rival in the case for trying to make an easy dollar off the star. Get what this lawyer said, and then I'll give you my opinion, right? He said, in my view, your conduct, this is Nicki's lawyer talking to the victim, Jennifer's lawyer, right? In my view, your conduct in pursuing this case against Nicki represents the worst of our legal system. Bottom-feeding lawyers who pursue frivolous actions against a celeb, assuming that they will be paid off if they throw enough dirt. Get this, Nicki's lawyer is also demanding $300,000 in court fees that it cost Nicki to defend the case that was frivolous of both facts and law. Now, y'all, I have some thoughts on this. First of all, one, we still don't know if this case wasn't settled. Hear me out. Sometimes when it comes to high-profile cases, they do actually settle for something that is very good for the victim. But one of the things that high-profile people demands is the fact that they're allowed to talk trash, make statements, do whatever, and that the victim shuts their mouth and keeps a gag order on them. Now, I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm just speculating. However, I find it odd that a case that seems so strong, now everything was just dropped for no reason. And again, he's talking big and bad. And I'm going to be real with you, Tattle Tells. Something my spidey senses are tingling. Something is afoot. But you know what? Only time will tell. If Nicki's lawyer actually files a lawsuit for reimbursement of lawyer fees, right? Because it's not up to them to say. The court actually has to go and say the case was frivolous. That's a stretch. Even if Nicki is not guilty, the case is not frivolous because everything they're alleging actually happened, right? Everything they're alleging actually happened. Can't be frivolous if you're actually saying fact. However, and I will say, let's keep an eye on this. Let's see if they actually file for that $300K in attorney's fees to be actually paid back. That's going to be the proof about whether a settlement actually happened. Until then, they just talking. And that doesn't mean that Nicki's, the alleged victim, did not see her day. It looks like Travis Scott finally may have won a case, because baby, he needed it, because his whole life is about to be ripped apart once those Astroworld lawsuits start coming in. But what case? Listen, Travis was under fire for this picture right here. Now, for those of you guys don't know, if you're not hoity-toity and into art, right? They were saying that this album cover got him in hot water over in France, right? Where this artist is upset, saying that Travis copied his art to be the album cover of an album named La Flame, right? La Flame. I don't know how to speak French, right? We're called The Flame, right? We're doing the American translation, right? So the author's name is Michael Mahala, right? Now, he also goes by Black Childish. I hope that is just something wrong with the translation, because he tried it. Anyway, listen, right? He's suing Travis. He was suing Travis in his home country, right? And it was Travis La Flame, right? Travis the Flame, the fire, right? And it was a mixtape. They said, here's the art, what the artist did. All right, now here's what the album cover looked like. Now listen, it is pure copy and paste. At first I thought, ooh, right, Mikael about to get some money, right? But then it's been widely circulated. It's on streaming services. It's on all this, right? And he was like, yeah, time to get some money. The artist literally said, and the French legal docs said, that he has registered a copyright for the art in February 2019. And he was blowing up Travis and his management about the issue, literally trying to get them to be like, yo, take that down. You can't use it. You can't use it. Now, here's the thing. They finally heard back from Travis's management the summer of 2019. I guess they thought to bring it up now while the iron's hot, because his whole life is being ripped apart of Astroworld, right? Now, here's the thing, and this is how Travis won. You're not going to believe this, but I guess God, or whoever Travis worships, smiled on him. Everybody check all the goats in the LA area and see if he ain't make a sacrifice, because I don't know how he got out of this one. But Travis's attorney, Ed McPherson, said this is clearly a frivolous and baseless filing. Anyone with access to the internet can tell you that Travis never released an album named La Flame. The lawyer then said the illustration in question was fan-made and was uploaded to streaming services by those fans, something that any user has the option of doing. He then went on to say streaming services quickly removed it after they realized that certain people were trying to pass this off as legitimate album cover. We look forward to responding to the case and obtaining a quick dismissal. Y'all, listen, one, if his lawyer is to be believed, this case is done and he has won. However, I'm still a little bit suspicious, because they said fans uploaded. Listen, if that fan's name rhymes with Lily, starts with a K, and they sell lip kits, we going back to court. Y'all, keep your fingers crossed. Travis's team is counting this as a win, but you know what? Let's see what y'all think. Y'all think that whoever he's praying for, it's just, y'all let me know in the comments what you think.